Happy birthday, Beata and Lydia.
Yeah.
Beata first.
Yeah. You know I'm older.
If you want to turn it up, you can.
Not older.
Ready? Ready, ladies? Set?
Go.
Go. She should dance like the hamster while she fun, right?
Yeah.
Turn up the flower.
You have not a minute left. You can do 6 seconds.
Don't hurt the timer. Make sure you don't off it up.
Did you make it?
Really?
Well, you keep going.
You tell me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Isn't that cheating?
If you want enough time, you have 30. If you want to 34 minutes, lost 2 cakes.
Wow.
Seconds.
So pretty.
And how many does she have left? 26.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Yeah. Just keep going. No, wait, no. Wait, maybe. Oopsies. La la. Monster. He does that fast.
Does he?
11 seconds. 10. You're not gonna make 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you lost.
It looks like I tried to with my feet, but it's not bad. You want to have ice? High five. It's not high five, ladies. Come on, purple. Share it. What's up?
I want the other hand. Yay. Like this.
If you really want to, but my name is Maureen Joyce. My friends call me Modanger. You can call me Sweet Tits. I don't really care. I am 26. I live in Pittsburgh. I've lived here almost my entire life. I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Tell us about your cake business.
It's not my business per se, although a lot of people think it is. I pretty much live here. I probably will die here. The bakery is called Bella Christie and Little Z Sweet Boutique. We call it Bella Christie's for short. We've been open for a little over a year. It's a lot of fun. We get to do a lot of crazy cakes. Becoming pretty popular in Pittsburgh, which is a great thing and a horrible thing all at the same time.
How would you describe your personality? What makes you tick?
I'm a little crazy. I'm a little quirky and fun. I like to laugh a lot. I'm extremely sarcastic, which can come off as being a giant, giant bitch. But I don't really care. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. Things that make me tick. My mustache necklace. It's like my signature thing. It's also part of my alter ego.
How would your friends and toughest critics describe you in one word, and would you agree with them?
I am my toughest critic, and I would say anal retentive, and yes. I am an extreme perfectionist. If something is not done correctly, I will either have you redo it, or if I don't think you can, I will do it myself.
What would someone not know about you by looking at you? What do you want people to know about you?
By looking at me, they don't know that I can make awesome cakes. And I would love everyone to know that I can make awesome cakes.
What is an odd fact or talent that you possess? Show us this talent.
Oh yeah, this. I can spin things. I will be decorating as I talk to you, so you'll see my talent in a few minutes.
What is your baking philosophy?
My baking philosophy is don't let the cake push you around. Don't let the cake tell you what to do. I teach decorating classes, and we do private parties and things, and you'll get people that barely want to touch a cake, and they're really timid around it, and it's not going to eat you, you're actually going to eat it. So I don't know why people are afraid of it. I just tell them to kind of go balls to the wall and go gung ho and just make it happen.
What types of people, things push your buttons and why?
People that have worked here for a year that still don't know basic information, like you're supposed to charge for a filling. Something that we go over the information with you at least 25 times and you still somehow forget to manage to forget it. That is a big pet peeve. And when cakes are not straight, they are not iced straight up and down and flat on top, it drives me crazy.
Describe your most embarrassing moment.
I was actually in a baking competition in high school, and I was the president of the chapter of the FCCLA that was actually hosting this baking competition, and I had home field advantage. It was at my tech school. I was ready. I had made the recipes 1,000 times. I get in there. I'm all cocky. I think I'm going to win this thing, and I forgot the leavening agent in my quick bread. So it didn't rise. I looked like an ass. I cried for days, but I still got third place out of 25 people, so that was good, but it was just really embarrassing.
If you've watched any episodes of The Next Great Baker, which cast member do you relate to most and why?
I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Greggy. I think he was fun and exciting and off the wall, which I am. He's a little crazy. I sing all the time when I'm working with cakes, just like he did, and I make up crazy lyrics. But I would say Marissa, even though I know she's the winner, it's cliche to pick the winner, but I think I relate to her a lot. I swear like a sailor. It's kind of bad. But she was just kind of, normal and there to win, and I would be too.
Do you feel your skills are better than the previous contestants on season 1 and 2? How? Elaborate your creative designs.
Yes. I know that there are people that are better than me, but I know that I can also hold my own against a lot of people. I think it was Joanna on the last season, on the second season. She was kind of marketed as the timid, shy one, and she worked with buttercream a lot. I am the buttercream queen, but I know how to work with fondant, and a lot of her designs were just very simple and plain and not impressive. Sorry, Joanna.
Sorry. Do you have pastry or other baking experiences besides cakes?
Yes, I do. I've been baking and decorating for 11 years now. I started doing it in high school. I've worked at the Greenbrier Resort in West Virginia, which is a very high-end resort. I was the pastry chef at a restaurant in Wexford, where I grew up, and I tripled their monthly dessert sales in a week. Unfortunately, financially, they were still not good at anything, so they wound up firing the entire staff like 3 months later.
How would you rate your skill level, beginner, average, or expert when it comes to baking and decorating, and why?
I would say I'm above average / expert. I can always improve, but I do know what I'm doing. I like to explore with decorating a lot. I know that there are things that I have never done before that other people rock at, but I also know that it's the same role reversed, is that I can do a lot of things that other people can't.
What do you think will be your strengths and weaknesses in this competition?
Strengths, I have a very strong personality. People tend to like me off the bat, but if you cross me, I will never let you get off of my shit list, or it's very, very, very difficult for you to do that. I'm extremely stubborn, so that would probably be a weakness of mine. I know I started talking about strengths. Sorry there.
No strengths and weaknesses.
But one of my strengths is I'm usually pretty easygoing. Whenever they have like the team competitions and somebody's the leader and everyone else tends to go against them, I don't care if you're the leader or not. I will speak my opinion. If you don't want to hear it, you don't want to hear it, and if you're wrong in the end, that's fine. I'll just rub it in your face.
If you had to brag about your most important accomplishments in your career, what would they be?
I was in the fucking newspaper twice in 1 week. It was actually for that cake right there, this giant 80s cake behind me. Ta-da! There was a cake competition in Pittsburgh. Megan from the last season of The Next Great Baker was actually one of the judges. So I got to meet her and talk to her about the cake and, things to change, things to improve, and she's actually the one that told me I should try out for this. So I would definitely say winning that and beating the same woman who won the last 4 years in a row, my first time around, was pretty nice.
Describe your competitive nature. What will you do to win and why?
I will do anything to win. I don't care. I'm not normally a backstabbing person. I will scratch your eyeballs out if I have to. I will go to the ends of the earth to make sure that I beat you in the face with cake.
You've seen competition shows. A lot of those shows are clear types of competitors. The sweetheart, the drama queen, the A-type, bitchy type. Who are you and why? How will you fit into the cast?
I will be the cliche large-breasted winner. That's usually what people notice about me first. It's kind of hard to tell in this shirt, but they're there. My family always tells me that I would be the dramatic one. When I was younger, if I, fell and twisted my ankle, I immediately needed crutches. So now if I have a runny nose, they ask me if I'd like to have the crutches. They're assholes. Love you guys.
Why do you want to be on the show?
The $100,000 is a bonus, but I just really want people to know my name. I'm sick of the whole, oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a cake decorator. And they think that I work at a crappy little grocery store and, make shitty cakes all day long. No, I'm badass. And I feel like an idiot if I sit there and pull up my phone and send you pictures, which I'm told I do that when I drink. But I feel like I'm bragging too much, or, people are going to get annoyed if I just sit here and keep showing them pictures. So I want them to know that I rock at what I do just by mentioning my name or seeing my face.
What's going to give you an edge in this competition and why?
I'm the buttercream queen. I didn't actually pipe this, but I will be doing other scroll work on the other tiers. A lot of people nowadays that started with cakes didn't start that long ago, and they're not used to doing buttercream. Everything nowadays is fondant. And I started with buttercream flowers, scroll work, piping, a lot of the intricate detail work that you actually have to have some artistic ability and talent to do. And with fondant, if you have, a cutter and a knife and a pasta machine, you can make something that looks like you've been doing this your entire life at the age of 7. So I really think that that's, one thing that I would have up under competition.
So before we end this interview, is there anything else you want everybody else to know?
I fucking rock. And you should pick me. People would watch me. I'm kind of crazy. You can market me any way you want. I can be the timid, shy one. I can be the giant bitch. I really don't care. But I have a good time. I like to have fun. I like to joke around. But when it comes down to work, I'm very serious about my shit. So thanks.